Welcome to Chris and Carlette Live, a podcast about life, love, and overcoming obstacles. Each week, we discuss the good, the bad, and the indifferent of life's interruptions. Now, here's your host, Chris and Carlette.
Keep believing, don't go stressing, keep it moving. God, we're resting, here to help you, here to bless you. With God on our side, CNC Life.
All right, everybody. All right. Hey, this is your boy, Chris Edwards. Today is a great day. This is the day that the Lord has made, and we will rejoice and be glad in it. Today I have a very, I haven't put the camera on them yet, but I have a very, this is probably one of three to come, special guest. This is probably one of three special guests to come on the show. And I must say, this person, he, she, them, they don't need any introduction. They don't need a bio read. They don't need, Sister Carlette is not on the show today. She may be later on, but she won't be on right now. But I have a very special guest on the show today. So I think, without further ado, we might as well get started with the show. All right. The special guest that I have on the show today is none other than Evan Edwards. Yes, let's give him applause. And Evan, wake up, son. What's going on, Evan?
Hi.
Straighten up your mic.
Okay.
So how was your day today?
Great.
What did you do?
Well, I was right now sleeping.
You were sleeping on the set? What? Why were you sleeping on my show?
Because I was tired.
Oh, you were tired.
And I fell asleep and I was sleeping about trees.
You're sleeping about trees or dreaming about trees?
Dreaming about trees.
Oh, okay. All right, I got you. I feel you. Hey, Evan, tell me this. What are you excited about school?
Yes, and I just got done with my tutor, and this is my last day, and I am very happy that I want to learn about friendship.
Relationships?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. So what is it? So would you rather be virtual or would you rather go to school?
I would go to school, and on Friday I want to just go on the computer. So every single day I can go to class.
Mm-hmm.
And on Friday, I can go on the computer, and then on Saturday, work, and get some food.
And what about Sunday? What's going to happen on Sunday?
Go to church, praise the Lord, and at church, go get dressed up, and then watch TV. Don't watch much TV, and work, and tomorrow, get ready for school, brush my teeth.
Okay. So what So what is it about the coronavirus that are you like? I don't want to say worried, but what are you being cautious about with the coronavirus for going to school?
Well, I don't really want people to get sick by the coronavirus because the coronavirus is like spreading everywhere around the earth. And I don't want that to happen. I want the coronavirus to go away, and they shouldn't have hit it. So I wish it can go away forever and never exist again. But God got a plan to defeat the devil.
Y'all hear that?
And destroy the coronavirus.
Y'all, wait. Say you said God had a plan.
Yes.
Y'all hear that? God has a plan to beat the coronavirus
And the devil.
and the devil. Come on, preacher.
I think my pastor.
That's my boy, y'all. That's my boy.
I think my pastor is watching this like right now, and he's saying, "Go on, preacher, go on." He's like, I think he.
That's right, Steve. That's right. Yes. So, are you gonna wear your mask at school, or what? What's the
Yes.
plan?
I'm gonna wear my mask every day, and after I go home, I'm just gonna take it off, and that's it.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Get you a sip of water.
I drink the sip of water right now. I mean, like 5 minutes ago, and then you, no.
What? All right. So tell me this. So what are you looking for in school? Like, are you
Friends.
excited about your friends?
Like, yeah, friends,
Mm-hmm.
and like friends in being great to have friends. If little kids are watching this,
If little kids are watching what?
if kids, grown-ups, and everybody else are watching this, I'm gonna be like, why are kids watching me?
So okay. So let's talk about this. So we're talking about relationships today, right?
Yes.
And relationships and friendships and stuff like that. So what is it about friends? Do you have friendships? Do you have relationships?
Yes, and I really want to make more friends
Mhm.
and like be good to them. Like I be good, and I be shooting hoops every day and practicing,
Mhm.
and like you come over and help me, and
Okay.
then I help you.
But I'm talking about friendships. Who are your friends? You want to give a shout out to them? Look in the camera right there and give them a shout out.
Jackson, wait, is Justin even looking?
He maybe, you never know. Just give him a shout out.
Joshua and Jackson and like
Who's Joshua?
you don't know Joshua. You said that the first time, and you saying it again.
Oh wow. Get flustered,
Oh
y'all.
my gosh! You do not know my friend Josh
Oh.
at the campsite.
Oh.
This is so. That scared me.
So last question. Then we'll bring on mommy. What is it? Are relationships important to you? Meaning that do you value get your yeah. Are you Steve said keep your circles small. If you rocking with Joshua Jackson, then that's what it is. Word to the campsite. Hilarious. So are your friendships important to you?
Yes.
Why so? Why is that? Why are your friendships important?
Because I really want to take care of them and play with them, and like see them every single day in the school. I don't want like bullies to beat them up.
Mm-hmm.
I just want me and my friends playing together.
Okay. So you don't want bullies. So so is there an issue with bullies at school?
Yes, like I used to have a bully. Remember Barron Marquette?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
They say cuss words.
Ooh. They say cuss words.
And
Steve, this may not be a good show for you.
like Steve in
Just kidding,
Minecraft.
no, not Steve in Minecraft. It's a personal friendship of mine. Personal friend. We grew up together, Steve Mayberry.
Oh.
Yeah, so we were talking about a school up in where we used to live, right? You said they cursed a lot? At your younger than you, huh? They curse.
Yes, and all of them in the school say cuss words, even my friends.
Oh wow.
And it took a long time for that school because it was very annoying and I hate it. And there was bullies beating me up. Why are you laughing?
No,
Why are you laughing?
I'm laughing at a friend of mine. I'm laughing at what Steve said.
Bullies like beat me up. They beat me up.
Mm-hmm.
They was trying to choke me.
Oh wow, you didn't tell me that. I would have came up to. Hey, y'all need to. Hey, all those in I don't know if I should say that though.
Gary. And
Okay, so
they kicked me.
they didn't kick you.
I mean, they punched me.
They didn't punch you.
Yes, they did. They punched me in the stomach.
Really?
Yes.
You didn't tell me that.
Because I didn't do. Oh my gosh. And the next school I was going to was nice. I was nice to kids. I was bringing them to the teachers when they were sick. And I hurry up fast, and I was.
So let me ask you this. So you care a lot for people. You care a lot for kids. You care a lot for your mom and dad. You know. So like, if you were to look at our cousin Keisha said, tell him he has some real big cousins that can help you out if you need some help, you know.
Yes.
So since you care for people and you know, you would you consider, and this may be too young or too deep of a question, I don't know, but I'm asking anyway. So do you feel like you have a pastoral calling on your life? So like a pastor, preacher, you know.
Oh, yeah.
You think you could be a pastor or a preacher?
I really want to be a doctor.
You want to be a doctor.
And I really want to be a basketball player.
You want to be, so you know you could do both, right?
Yes.
So you could play basketball.
And go to like the doctor.
And then you can go do doctor.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you could do that. What kind of basketball player do you want to be? A professional basketball player?
Yes.
So you want to be a basketball player and right. Reverend Dr. Steph Curry.
Wait.
Yeah, that's it.
Steph Curry.
You know who Steph Curry is.
Oh.
Yeah. So so you want to be a basketball player and a doctor. That's fine. You could do whatever you want to do. But I would say that you should be
preacher.
You could be the doctor.
That's it?
You could be the doctor and a preacher if you want to do that.
Preacher? No. I want to
You could save them and then you could work on them.
I would say,
What kind of doctor do you want to do?
I want to be the doctor like when they make lots of money, and I want to be.
That's a lot of doctors, but what kind of doctor? What do you want to do? Like, do you want to?
I forgot what was the doctor's thing, but I really want to have a rich house, rich money, rich cars that are really expensive, and rich shoes.
So you want to live in something like that house right there?
Yes.
See that
Wait. Did you see that in the do people see that?
Yeah. People see that right
Yeah,
now.
like
You in a
that
house like that, huh?
Yeah, bigger than that house.
Bigger. Whoa, my God. That's
I want to be a trillionaire.
a trillion. You can do it. You can do it.
And I'm almost to $300 already.
$300. Okay.
And
All right.
I really, and my birthday's coming up. I'm excited for that.
Hey guys, he has a birthday coming up. A birthday. His birthday is this Wednesday.
No, Thursday.
Thursday. And we, we'll probably put out the Cash App if you want to Cash App him some money. Matter of fact, we can go ahead and put the Cash App up there now. If you want to celebrate Evan and his birthday, you can Cash App him at CNC Live today. Yes. And who knows? If you Cash App enough, if you don't have a book, you might be able to get a book. So, yeah.
And subscribe and like the video and click that button. That bell.
I'm done, y'all. I'm done. He said you can click click what? Subscribe, like, and share. That's it. That's the producer now. Yes.
Put that on the screen.
Yes. Put that on the screen. I don't know if I have that on the screen, Evan. That's my fault.
And get the book. Put the book on the screen.
The book. There's the book. So unfortunately, fortunately, it's not pre-order anymore. It's you can actually order it. So you can go to lifesinterruptions.com and order a copy of the book. So far, we have sold over 100 books in less than, I think, 1 month. Uh-oh, what is he about to do? Uh-oh.
Daddy is not that smart.
Why are you laughing?
Because I said, you're not that smart.
Who?
You.
I'm not that smart. What are you talking about?
Because,
oh Lord.
because, like, what is 1,000 plus 1,000?
Go tell your mama to come on. Oh my God, these kids nowadays! I tell you,
we are just like, for Daddy, we are just when he fusses at us, we're like. We ain't saying nothing. And we ain't some. And then when like we break something, well, we never break something. And like I kind of say like nobody saw nothing. Nothing.
All right, Mommy's here. We're going to transition. Hey, but we want to give our guests, our special guests, a round of applause. Yes. Thank you so much, Evan. I really enjoyed this interview with you. I've learned so much. I learned so much. Come on, Carlette. All right. We're going to let your mom on.
Okay.
All right.
Bye.
All right. Bye-bye. Do you wait?
Mom, bye. Mommy, don't drink that water. It's nasty.
Because you drank out of it. Okay. All right. Bye-bye. Love you. All right. Well, there you have it. Out of the mouth of babes. Yes. What do you think about that interview?
I'm not shocked.
I'm
not shocked. That's Dr. Evan.
Dr. Evan.
That's Dr. Evan.
Very interesting. That was a great interview.
Yes, it was. That was good. You got his perspective. He said he wants to be a good friend. He has a kind heart, but don't cross him. Yeah. Don't cross him. That's all I got to say. But it takes a lot to get him there.
Yeah, don't cross his daddy either, too.
Well,
his mom.
Okay. He got it honest.
Mm-hmm.
So, let me take this off. You can tell I was running.
Mm-hmm. Oh, what?
Talk.
Oh, we were talking about relationships. So I was saying that, we were talking about relationships and what does he expect from a relationship? So what do you expect from a relationship?
Well, let's break it down. Between my friends, the ones, one thing I learned years ago, I heard it best from Elder Bernard Robinson. He said you have to compartmentalize your friends, and he said that message is probably like 6-7 years old now. And every time I hear it, I hear the word, I think about it, I inbox them like, hey, I had to apply that word again. And to compartmentalize, you have to put them, okay, this person is for this. Mm-hmm. And it may sound bad, but it's actually good and it's wisdom. Mm-hmm. It keeps you from getting your feelings hurt, not exerting yourself too much. I mean, some people, once you really figure them out, don't play these hypothetical storylines in your head and try to make people to be who they're not. When they show you who they are the first time, believe them. Mm-hmm. And so you have your work associates and let them be that. You have the people who and if y'all decide to have dinner or go out afterwards or hang out or take a trip together, just remember you all you work together. And if something happens, it may spill over to your job unless you all are mature to not allow it to do that. Then you have the situation, the people you grew up with. You have to watch them, who's really there for you, because some of them can't see you past the neighborhood. They still see you as Pookie. They still see you as Nene and whatever. But they don't see you as the doctor you became, the lawyer, the businessman, the businesswoman, the great speaker, the preacher, the politician, whatever role mm-hmm. that you have done the work to be and shook a lot of hands and kissed a lot of babies to get to. Those people at home, mm-hmm. Some people still can't see you past who you were when you left. How they remember you. So you have to keep them in a compartment.
Mm-hmm. Steve sent Evan some money.
Oh,
that's my friend. We grew up together right down the street.
Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you, Mr. Steve Mayberry.
Steve,
appreciate that.
He's a working actor now.
Oh.
He's part of SAG.
Oh.
Yes. I have to hire him for maybe a movie that I'll shoot.
That's great. Yeah. All right. Okay.
Thanks, Steve, for that. You didn't have to.
Thank you, Steve. You didn't have to do that. That was sweet. We will let him know. Let him know.
Yes. Before we go back into relationship, well, no, this is all a part of relationship. So, guys, we went to we had to take a vacation.
A vacation. Just the two. Just me and you.
Ooh, baby. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Just the two.
So we went to Fort Lauderdale, Florida, all masked up and vaccinated.
Fully vaccinated.
Mm-hmm. 2 weeks, I think it took we've been fully vaccinated. But anyway.
Since April.
So we stayed at the lovely Hilton. Where's my photo? There's me in the Hilton looking out at the pool and the river behind me. There's downtown Fort Lauderdale, and that's a photo of Fort Lauderdale downtown at night. It was so fantabulous. What were some of your takeaways?
Number one, I took a nap. One day I took a nap. It felt good to just sit on the balcony and just look. Looking at all the yachts, they were absolutely beautiful and massive, in the mansions.
Mansions. There's one right there.
Yeah, that was beautiful. That was really beautiful.
There's one right there too.
That one, I remember the first one. They had a 10-car garage because you were able to drive.
Yeah, you could look through.
Yeah, you can look through and you can drive right straight through in the middle of those two openings right there.
Yeah, I remember one. We went on this little ferry boat ish kind of thing.
Right.
And we were riding through like the rivers and stuff. And they said that one guy had he bought a home. I forgot the guy's name, but he bought a home, and he had this huge yacht, and so he couldn't park it in front of his home, so he had to park it around the corner. Which there was a house in between his house and the yacht, so he couldn't really see it. So he ended up buying the house for $8 million, tore it down, and then put up some little statues and stuff like that. That's crazy money just to spend $8 million.
They said he spent like what 30 something for his. Right?
Yeah, 30 something. I'm like, this
30
is
something million for his.
crazy. We saw where the owner of Walgreens,
Kohl's,
your favorite store.
Yeah.
Shout out to Kohl's. Maybe we might get a, that whatever endorsement or something.
There you go.
Yeah. So Kohl's. Then we let's see, what did we do next? We hooked up with our friends, our dear friends. This is Captain Iggy Carroll and Ignatius and his wife, Crystal.
Yes.
And we met at their home, and we went out to dinner on Wednesday. We drove down to Miami, met them, and we had such a nice time with them. There we are we ate right on the ocean. Well, I think that was the ocean. Maybe it might have been a river, but anyway,
Shuckers. That was
Shuckers. Yes. So we ate there. We had a great time with them. He is the captain. I mean, he's the captain of the fire department. He works specifically with the PR. He's the PR
special
person.
recovery.
Yeah. So you might see him on TV on CNN or what have you. But we were battling over who was going to pay the bill.
Yeah.
And so I won. And because he's very competitive, I won that. So I had to rush up to the waiter and let him know that, hey, I'm taking care of this bill. Because and that goes back to friendship and relationships. So establishing relationships is big, because I think that when you see someone in a role like his, you always want to make sure that you take care of them, specifically those people that are working in the public service arena.
First responders.
Yeah, first responders. And so I wanted to make sure that I took care of them.
To say thank you.
To say thank you for everything that he has done, did, and will do. He was over the Surfside
rescue mission.
And it was very taxing on him and his family, and just wanted to make sure that I just wanted to appreciate him. And so that's the building of relationships and making sure that they understand that you not only, care for them, but you want a solid relationship, right? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
How so?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, expound on that.
You're showing yourself friendly.
Mm-hmm.
You're showing yourself friendly. No, you're not buying a friendship. You just trying to be hospitable to a person whose role, he sacrifices his life every day.
Yeah.
He really does. Takes care of his family, loves his wife and children. And they've been married. They actually just celebrated 19 years last week.
Yeah.
And so it is good. We met their children, have beautiful children, and they were just really nice. And so when that happened, once he figured out what Chris was doing, it was too late. Chris got it done. He said, okay, listen, I'm changing your plans. Tomorrow, I'm going to do this, that, and the other. And we're going out to dinner. And we're going to go to, we started talking about these places. And on Thursday, we went to a place in Miami.
Wait. Before that.
Okay, before that.
We went to South Beach.
Miami Beach,
South Beach.
Oh,
yeah.
It's the same thing?
Yeah, I guess
okay,
so.
I don't know.
Something like that, I guess. I don't know. We had to call Iggy on that. But so we hung out at the beach for a few minutes just to get our toes wet. That was a great. That
sand was so hot.
Yeah, it was hot and hard.
Oh,
They don't have Gary sand.
that's funny. That's funny.
It's like my mama when she said, "Don't nobody got water like Gary. Don't nobody water taste like Gary."
That's funny.
But they got some hard sand, and they saying ain't nothing like Gary's
It
saying.
was so hot. Oh my goodness, it was so hot.
Yes, it was hot, and
there was a lot of smells in the air.
yeah, it was a lot of smells, a lot of drugs going on.
Ooh, right in your face.
Miami is for the young adults, the young kids, I should say, because I don't consider them. Well, I gotta watch what I say.
I'm a young adult.
Yeah.
I don't care what
Yeah, so I mean, it was just like if you want to go to Miami, you do like us. When you go to Fort Lauderdale,
Yes.
you
Drive
go,
in.
drive in, and then drive right out.
Drive right back.
Yeah,
Because it was crazy. You could have got a contact high. I was walking down the street, was like holding my breath.
it's like going through Dormilly. You got one way in, and you come. I'm just kidding.
It was something. I'm telling you.
I
I
used
was
to
like,
date a
man,
girl in Dormilly. You know that?
I know your mother told me.
Yeah.
She said they used to be scared every time you went
One
out
way in and one way out.
Well,
That's
there you
what
go.
you do in Miami. You go in and you come right back
I'm
out.
telling you. I mean, between the parking, and listen, I saw enough body parts,
Oof,
to
Jesus.
last me to next year. I'm serious.
Yes.
I saw enough.
Yes.
All shapes, sizes, wrinkles, dips, and everything else and waves in between. I saw enough. And so I just would I go specifically with Miami in mind? It wouldn't be my first choice. I would definitely go to either Boca or Fort Lauderdale and just drive in, do what I want to do, and then go back. It's the party scene there. But went to a restaurant for lunch. Okay,
Yes.
just a light lunch. And
Nice.
because we knew we were going to meet up with the Carols. And let me tell you, this place we went to, I forgot the name of it. No, I'm not talking about them. It was called like Andy's or Sandy's or something like that. But I don't like guacamole. And when I tell you, this was the best guacamole, I just wanted to taste it because I was in Miami. I ate all of the guacamole. It was so good. My sister-in-law Felicia, she would be proud of me. It was so good. It was so good. I was like, oh my goodness. I'm so glad. So glad I ate it. I had it with my my light lunch, and it was so good. I'm so glad I did it. I decided not to say no.
Guacamole's nasty.
But that one was good. It was seasoned well with the cilantro and the red onions and whatever else they put in it. It was so good, and it was fresh. And I surprised myself. With that one. And so then the next day we drove up to right back to Boca and had breakfast on the beach that Thursday morning. And then we took our time going back to Miami the next day and went to a couple of malls.
There you are. That's when we went to.
That was at breakfast. Okay.
You look a little mean there. What's going on?
I don't know what I was looking at. Not sure.
Maybe it was the sun in your eyes.
But then later that evening, we it probably was the sun. We met up with the Carols, and let me tell you, that breakfast right there, that lasted me. I didn't need lunch. It lasted all the way to dinner. It was just so filling. The potatoes were amazing, but it was just good to be with you and grown folk conversation and not hearing stop and who did this.
It's good to be with me, baby.
Yes, it was good to be with you. Just the two.
Just the two of us.
And so then later that evening, we met up with the Carols, and they gave us a tour of Miami. There are places we didn't even know to go, and I'm so glad. I told them, I said, I'm glad you all took us, because I was like, okay, I didn't need to come back to Miami, but they showed us a different area. They gave us the history of a part called Overtown. And to really see the gentrification that happened, but yet it's still holding up, got some mainstays that are still there as far as the schools. And then there was this restaurant.
Yes.
That they told us about, that they wanted to try, and how this specific chef, he is well known. He is on the Food Network, Marcus Samuelson. They took us there. The Red Rooster in Overtown. He could have went anywhere in this is a master chef. He could have went anywhere in Miami, but he chose Overtown.
Look at them dishes, y'all.
And when I tell you that food was so good, it is a twist on some native food, soul food. It was amazing. Chris had the group, I think what you had, the grouper?
Snapper. Red snapper.
With a coconut tea around it. And we had the macaroni and cheese was amazing.
No, you didn't forget whole part.
The appetizer.
The appetizer. You didn't left.
They got us
with
the cornbread, guys.
They got us with the cornbread.
The cornbread.
Cornbread was fantastic.
And you spread the butter of the cornbread. It was so good. We ordered it twice.
Yes.
Iggy was like, we need another cornbread.
We ate 3 loaves of cornbread. They were about that big.
They were square, so we were able to divide it perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't dip into the third one. I had 2 squares. I was good.
Mm-hmm.
But between that and then the other appetizer was the deviled eggs. With it had a pork rind in it.
Pork rind.
I had never used a pork rind like a cracker. It was so good. And how they whipped up the yolk into this sauce.
And what was the third?
It was a fried green tomato.
And
here's the thing. They had caviar in both the deviled egg that you didn't taste it.
Yeah, this was the first time I had caviar. I must
here.
say it was pretty tasty.
It was.
When you think about fish eggs and just something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was it was pretty good. I think I might do caviar a little bit more.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's the way he did it. And then it was called the chicken fried green tomato.
Mm-hmm.
And the breading they had on it. And they had trout roe, and trout roe is another.
There's your chicken.
Oh, you just showed it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
yeah, chicken.
It was in the baked beans. They were baked beans, but they're called pigeon peas. But he made it in a way it tasted like baked beans, but it was a smaller bean. It was so good. That food was so good. I'm telling you. Yeah. We left out of there like, oh, it was just amazing. Yeah. Then we went to one of his friends for dessert. We didn't do the dessert there. He was like a friend of mine, a retired fireman. He opened up his own. He used to always bring cakes and desserts and stuff to the house. He said he opened up his own business. And
what was it, firefighter?
It was Fireman Derek's Bakery, something like that. Fireman Derek. And bake shop. Yep, right there.
There we go. Bam.
And when I tell you, I had the pecan pie and we both ordered a chocolate chip cookie. He had the salted caramel pie or something like that. So delicious. So delicious. I didn't eat it till much later because I was wowed by the food. It was a feast in your mouth. I'm telling you, the flavors. I mean, I never tasted a deviled egg and a pork rind, which on there is chicharron, but used it like a cracker and it was amazing with the caviar and the egg and the whipped up yolk. It was amazing. Needless to say, we met the chef.
We ate good.
We had good laughs, good time with friends, and great
we might
hospitality.
Just take a flight, a round trip,
just to go to Red Rooster and see the carols.
Yes,
that's it. I'm telling you, I wish they came to Atlanta. I really do. I wish if anybody get to Marcus Samuelson, please tell him, please come to Atlanta.
Let's get him on the show.
Just to talk about the chicken.
Yeah,
we tasted their ribs.
Oh, the ribs was fantastic.
It was like a sticky, sweet. It was so good.
And what did Iggy have?
Iggy had fried chicken. We had the
both
same
of
thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So we said all that to say that we are establishing relationships. The Lord is establishing our territory and establishing friendships and putting us before great men and women of God and just man, and how good it feels just to have solid relationships, no one who has ulterior motives, just true friendships. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So,
Well, it goes back to years ago. I just personally, I said, okay, Lord, I need you to send me friends. I take my hands up because I'm not picking good ones, and even after years having to realize, okay, wow, this was a 30 plus year lesson, and then have to sever it, ignored all the warning signs, ignored all the flags, ignored the people's trying to say something. And then when you come out, they say, oh, I was wanting to tell you, to hear that type of stuff, so it's like, okay, Jesus, take the wheel. I when it comes to this, you got to send them. And he will do just that. And the ones he have sent are my sisters. They my best friend. BFF, that's cute, but I'm telling you, these are individual that we've made them God, some of them godparents. And it's like you can call and be like, call each other and bounce stuff off and just be real, and they see you. And they love you genuinely, and they appreciate you, and they want to do life with you, and not in it for what they can get, or you're not in it for that. It's like, no, I want the friendship for you. I see value in you. And so, ask yourself, do you have that? Do you have those type of people in your life? Do you have that? Do you have those people you can call on, or they call you and they're not looking for you to be dishing out all the time and this, that, and the other. They want what's best for you, for your children, for your marriage. They don't compete with you. It's not about that. It's like, how you doing? How is your well-being? How's your mind? How can we be there for you? Even if I don't fit in the plan, fine. How can I support you? You need me to be a customer, whatever the case, wherever they are in life. We're also getting closer and have friends in the age group. The stuff is going on with their parents, and you starting to see that and just being there, a support for them doing whatever that transition is. You congratulate each other purely, genuinely. They want to know, okay, what do I need to do? What do I need to buy? Okay, I'm about, okay, you got a book? Okay, I'm buying 2. I'm buying one for me and one for a stranger. I mean, just stuff like that. You have different friends for different things, but then it's like you have your core, So
some basic types of relationships are family relationships, aka family members or relatives, friendships, acquaintances.
Yes.
This next one is sexual relationships. Work or professional relationships, teacher-student relationships, community or group relationships, place-based relationships such as neighborhood roommates, and landlords-tenants relationships. Enemies or rivals, relationships to self. So, relationships. So how do we, let's see here. So your enemies and your rivals, what do you think that means when it comes to relationships? Because you're not really in a relationship because they're your enemy, right?
Well, you can and don't know that they're your enemy until sometimes it's too late, or somewhere it just shows up. You're like, oh, you're really not in my corner. You're in here for the ride.
Okay.
Yeah, and then and it's like, okay, well, they become an enemy when they do something against you. Now there are freeloaders. Want something to just, trickle down on them. As soon as the something dry up, then they're gone. On to the next opportunity.
That's interesting.
Well, what do you think? What do you think an enemy is?
Well, that's what I was trying to see. Like, do you actually have, if they're your enemy, are you in relationship with
It can very well be that, and you don't know it until later.
them? Okay.
Mhm.
All right. Well, that's a new one for me. In relationship to self, I think that for that one, you have to have some type of relationship with yourself, meaning that your face is probably blocking.
Okay.
Yeah. So come on this side.
Okay.
You have to know your worth.
Mm.
You have to know your anointing. You have to know you. You have to know your value. And I think all that depends on your relationship with yourself.
Are you paying attention to yourself?
Yeah, that's another good thing.
Are you slowing down? Are you trying to get your identity through what people think of you?
And that's
And you form your opinion of yourself off others' opinion, trust, and believe. You have ups and downs, so that's not the way to go.
Yeah. Sometimes it's hard though because for me, because you want to please everyone and you want everybody to be happy.
Well, it's the difference between a friend and a client.
No, I'm not. I'm just talking about
Okay.
just in general. You know.
For me, it's like organic.
Oh.
I'm not going to. I don't. It's not in my intent. It's not in my heart to harm you.
Mm-hmm.
I want to give you the best of me.
Mm-hmm.
If I have to be ugly with you, depends on what it is. Now, if you're a friend that's going to be, honest in love,
Mm-hmm.
and not to break me down and then enjoy, trying to tear me down.
Mm-hmm.
No, you're not a friend. Yeah, you are an enemy. Some people take constructive criticism too far. I'm just trying to help you. But then I also look at the fact, okay, so what have you done?
Mm-hmm.
How can you, because there are some people that have all kind of criticism, and they can talk a good game, but then when you really look at them, so what have you done?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
How can you criticize me? It's like some people, they'll say some stuff, and, be like, hey, I want to talk to you about something. You listen to them, and somebody said this, and they said this, and I ask them, well, what have they done? And then they'll say something like, whatever. And I listen. I'm like, well, consider your audience, how you really want to take this. Who's saying it? Consider the audience. I mean, do they have any weight? Do they have any experience in what they're saying? I mean, other than watching everybody else. Some people can watch everybody else and learn from them and don't make a move in their life because, believe it or not, they could be scared of failure, but they can talk a good game and give you some advice off of what they saw somebody else do. But what have they done for themselves? That's why I say, okay, well, consider the audience. Are you going to take that from them? Do they have experience? Can they say they did XYZ in that field? So you have to watch who you're going to unload to, who you're going to be weak and vulnerable to. Are they going to build you up? Are they going to tear you down because, some people just lie in the cut and wait for something bad to happen. And then they'll be there so they can be like, they can enjoy that moment that you're down and really gloating like, man, I've been waiting on them because they thought they was this and they thought. It's like, no, I didn't think I was all that. I was excelling and you didn't like it. Trust it. Now that I have been in. I have been in that where people will gloat and when you have a moment or something didn't work. And they have to understand it's not the ultimate failure. It's just something I failed, but I'm going to get myself back up, rework it, redo it, or do something totally different. If you don't learn from your failures, then you'll keep having those moments.
No, that's good. That's good. Ooh, Miss Demetria is online. Thank you, Miss Demetria. And Miss Keisha Blakely said yes. And Miss Renelle said wow. Wow. I guess that's right.
Oh, I think that's more of a wow.
Oh, okay. That was earlier in the
that was earlier.
Yeah, yeah. So like if you're in a bad relationship, for you it's easy just to cut them.
You know, you like saying that. You like saying that. That it's not a instant cut. Trust and believe. There has to be a lot.
No.
There has. Oh no. See, no, that's not right. It has to be a lot to happen for me to be like, okay, I figured you out. I have to cut. I have to sever this. I have to say it has.
Okay.
It has to be a lot.
If you say so.
Yeah, I know so.
Okay.
I know me.
I've been married to you for 20
And
years.
I know.
And I done seen, heard, all that.
I've only cut off 3 people. Seriously. And out of the 3, one is back. So I'm down to 2.
We had to talk, see which one is back. I didn't know that. Okay. All right. Well, anyway. So, relationships, good, bad, and indifferent.
Mm-hmm.
So, relationships. I mean, I hear you, Sister Carlette.
I mean, how many friends do you have?
I only have a very few.
And why is that?
That's a good question.
Why is that?
I don't want to answer on the show.
But you put me out there.
I didn't know. That's different.
You did. No, it's not different.
Mine
is
different.
Out there. No, it's not different.
Okay.
You just put me out there. You cut off people.
No.
And hear me good.
My heart is softer than yours.
Okay. I agree with that.
My heart is softer. My tolerance.
But you have to learn to compartmentalize. Stop making everybody your BFF when you first meet them.
I know.
You don't even let them show you your hand, and you didn't already let them in your heart.
Well, that's the way Christian and I are.
I know. And that and when y'all get hurt, it's bad. And I gotta sit there.
So that's why I don't have a lot of friends. I'm growing in that area.
Okay.
Because you get hurt, and you just to yourself. You're tired of getting hurt. It's just like dating a woman. Once she hurts you, then you don't go back.
Okay, so but the common denominator is you. So if you keep getting hurt, you're allowing the hurt. So what are you doing? What is the consistent thing? How does it all start off? Ask yourself that.
Like, this my boy. This,
How? And they ain't showed you they hand yet. And when they show you, you be like,
I don't know,
because
probably because it's a lack of friendship that you wanna have friends.
Okay.
You
and
know.
I'm going to tell you, and that's another thing between me. You have a small family. I have a big family. Growing up, our cousins were our friends.
Steve was my friend. Is my friend.
We had so many. But okay, now Steve, your friend. Let's talk about that.
But I ain't talked to Steve like him.
Thank you. And then how about
Steve,
this?
call me,
if
dude,
he is
call
so
me.
your friend, we've been married for 20 years, and this is my first time hearing about Steve.
Oh, I told you about Steve.
I don't know Steve.
I told you about when the time I saw his mom.
But that's not Steve. That's his mom.
Okay.
I've never met
Steve. Hit me
Steve.
up after the show.
I've never seen him. I've never shaken hands with him. I haven't heard no old stories with Steve.
Okay.
Steve ain't your friend to me.
All right, fine. Steve, call me.
Steve wasn't at our wedding.
Okay. Steve, call me so that we can be friends again. All right.
Where does Steve live?
I think Steve lives in Chicago. I'm not sure if he's back at home.
I think he done dropped off. But
So your Bill is my friend. I mean,
your Bill.
My Bill is my friend.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably, that's probably.
And you know what? And I'm glad y'all had a good falling out, and y'all got right back on the set. No, see, but
now you let the whole world know.
But y'all got right back on the saddle within hours and days. Yeah. Okay,
I'm gonna
have
to check.
That's good.
I'm gonna have to check, Bill. No, I'm just playing.
That was good. It's in your heart to be friends.
Mm-hmm.
It's in your
So
heart
then
to
I'm
be
just
friends.
gonna make that my only friend then.
That ain't your only friend. You got, your cousins can be your friends.
Yeah, that
You
too.
got Carlin.
Carlin is my friend, but it's hard to get in contact with that brother.
He's busy.
Yeah, did I? I think I.
We didn't talk. You
wait,
didn't show that
we didn't
picture
show
yet.
that
We didn't
picture.
get to that part of the trip.
Yeah. Oh,
So
we
who we spent out with on Friday?
It was my cousin.
Yes.
My favorite.
He was your best man in our wedding.
Yes, my favorite cousin
And his fiance,
fiancé.
Jen. We did the escape room
Yes.
together, but before we went to dinner, and guess what? I ate guacamole again, and it was good.
That's some nasty.
It
gross
was
stuff.
good.
That's my cousin. He trying to get the fro going. He's an attorney down in Florida.
He just crossed A5A.
Boca Raton.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, he just crossed the Alpha Phi Alpha, but we're not going.
Don't say that.
So yeah, that's my friend. Who else can I call friend? Pernell is my friend.
Yes, Pernell is your friend.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, he is.
I would say Holman is my friend.
Holman is your
Yeah,
friend.
Yeah, someone I can talk to, confide in.
I say Terrell is your friend.
Terrell is my friend.
That's
Yeah,
right.
Someone that I can. Ooh, if I was to be able to cuss, I would probably.
You know what?
Because Terrell, he tests my sanctification sometimes.
Is that what he does?
Yeah, he tests it.
Well, that sounds like iron that sharpens iron.
No, he just he. I'm gonna have to. I got some choice words for him though. They coming.
Okay, so we have said about 5 people.
5
That's
people.
good. You don't need a lot.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
again, compartmentalize. The ones you didn't name, they're in a different compartment. I think you just named like your inner circle people, the people you can call and say, okay, this, that, and the other. And when you're done, you still anointed and appointed by God.
I'm knowing it.
You still, I mean, you see what I'm saying? You all know how to talk and be real. And you all have each other's heart, best interest in mind. You're not there to damage the person. You're not there to harm them. You're not there to beat them up.
Well,
seriously. And I had those people, God brought in my lives. Carlette didn't pick them. I didn't pick them.
But do you have, are your relationships a lot deeper than my relationships?
You're saying it or you're asking?
I'm
me?
asking.
I can't say that. I mean, your deep is maybe different from. I wouldn't dare compare.
Oh, okay.
No, we're two different people. I wouldn't compare. I wouldn't say. I mean, that's like saying, "Oh, well, yours is not as weighty and doesn't really count."
I wasn't saying that. I'm just saying.
But I like your friends. And I'm gonna say something. It is very good to have friends that the husband and the wife like, because it can get real different when that person come around. Stuff you can't say, or you got talking cold, or you don't want that. I want my friends to like my husband. I do, and respect him and get along and kiki it up. I mean, that was another thing with that one person I had to cut. You didn't like him, and that was after the first introduction. He was another person trying to tell me that ain't your friend. And y'all been since how long? No, that ain't your friend.
I'm gonna have to ask you at the show. I done forgot. So, it's 7:58, 7:59.
We thank y'all for tuning in.
Please like.
Hey,
share.
we got a canon class this Saturday.
Yeah, I keep forgetting to post that. You know what? Let me see something.
Yeah, we're doing tomatoes. We're gonna do fresh salsa. We're gonna can that. We're gonna do stewed tomatoes and then a spaghetti sauce. But it all is, I'm methodical. I got a system. I got it all running together. It's the order I'm gonna do it. Have more people to register today, even from my job, and I'm so excited
Did they
about
do
them.
Eventbrite or no?
They're supposed to. They have the link.
Oh,
They have the link.
let's see if they have the link. All right.
I mean, maybe they haven't done it yet.
Yeah, maybe so. Okay. All right, but so you got the canning class coming up this
Canning class is
Saturday.
this Saturday, 10:30 Eastern.
So that means that I have to tear up the house and tear up our studio and then set it back up in the kitchen. It's a lot of work.
I know it's a
Do
lot
I
of
get
work.
paid for this?
Uh-huh.
What? I think you need to hire me.
Love and happiness.
I think you need to hire me.
Love and happiness.
Look. You need to. I need a deposit.
Love
So
and happiness.
or else it won't be set up on Saturday. I need a deposit.
Oh, is that what we want to do?
Yeah, I need some moolah.
Okay, I got something for you.
What you got?
I got something for you.
What?
Mm-hmm.
All right, y'all. We still gonna reach out to you, to those that have read our book.
Yes.
So this upcoming let's see, what can we do? That's July. So August 2nd. Yeah, we could do something.
That's
August.
next Monday.
That's next Monday. Yeah, let's try to reach out to everyone on Monday, prior to Monday, to then invite them on the show to talk about the book. Definitely Keisha.
Yes. Keisha read the book in 2 hours and then turned around and bought 5 books and said, okay, we need this in my mental health society.
Pastor Reverend Bush, Gary,
Bush.
Sandra
Yes.
Bush.
Sandra. Okay, that's 5. We got 3 more and that's it.
Who else?
Well, we got to make sure they're available.
Tammy.
Tammy. Mm-hmm.
Tammy
Haddon.
Yes. And who else?
Um,
What about Sparks? You need to hurry up and read the book.
you have to check with him.
Yeah.
I know he
do
started
that.
it. Sandra and Sandra Blakely.
Oh, she read the book?
Mhm.
Oh, she did read the book.
She read the book in one night
That's
too.
right. That's right. Willette, she's still working on
She's
it.
still working on it.
Might have to get on her case. All right, but we'll let y'all know. We supposed
No,
to.
Crystal.
Crystal.
Yep. Crystal finished the book.
We need them on the show too. Okay. All right. So yeah, we'll reach out. We can have up to 7 people on the show at
7?
one time. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep. Hey, we need for y'all to like, share. Please share. Go to YouTube and like. If you're on Facebook, go to YouTube, Chris and Carlette, and like, share, and subscribe. We need subscribers. Our subscribers are down. So if you can have all your friends subscribe to our channel, that would be great. We're trying to boost up those engagements and subscribers and all that. Did you have any final departing words? Should we say something about the other thing we're working on?
Mm-mm.
Okay, we won't say that.
You talking about that we meet with Daphne about?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
no.
All right. We got something else.
Cooking in the oven.
Cooking
Not
in the-
not me.
We gotta. You pregnant again?
We're
You pregnant?
pregnant.
No, I ain't pregnant.
Oh yeah.
Oh no. But yeah. So, we will see you all later,
Mm-hmm.
and talk to you. Any final words, Carlette, before we?
Listen, call on the name of the Lord. He is worthy to be praised. You need to hear his voice. He needs to hear your voice. There needs to be a conversation. Pray, seek his face, not so much his hand, and his will for your life. His name is Jesus. Love you.
That's it.
Happy birthday, Evan, in advance.
Yeah.
Am I missing something?
Oh, yeah. So if you're still watching, if you want to cash app Evan some moolah for his birthday, please do CNC Live. All proceeds will go to his bank account. All right. That'll do it. That's a wrap for our show. Goodbye. Peace.
Take care.
Thanks for joining us this week on Chris and Carlette Live. Make sure to visit our website, chrisandcarlette.com. If you're on Facebook, share this broadcast. If you're on YouTube, please subscribe to our show. You may also find us on Apple Podcast, where you'll never miss a show. While you're at it, if you found value in this show, we'd appreciate a rating on iTunes. Or if you'd simply tell a friend about the show, that would help us out too. Let us stay in contact with you by texting CNC Live to 474747. That's CNC Live to 474747.
See life.